Hey everybody, today we're going to look at video generation models and development over the last 2 years. Well, actually, more or less 2 years ago, we did a podcast on a text to video generation model, and we want to compare it to latest and greatest VEO-3 of Google that just recently launched. Guys, are you ready? Because I am pumped. Mark, are you pumped? Let's go!
Well, this is a little bit of a challenge as well because Lucas and I, we both prompted and we want to see the different results. So last time, as we spoke, we had
Well, let
a
me share my
specific
screen.
scene in mind.
Yeah, we
Lucas, share your
had.
screen and
All
also share
right.
what the prompt was.
So I first want to describe the scenario so you can imagine it, right? So imagine Naruto, everybody knows Naruto Uzumaki, sprinting like a ninja with his green outfit over the sea, ready to fight. You know, everybody has that epic battle in mind when he's fighting against Sasuke. Anyways, now let me share my screen. What came out actually in 2023 in June or July? All right. For those who can see or cannot see, well, it's basically I don't even know what this is. Like, how can you describe it? Looks like a orange kind of frog walking over. It's like looks
I
like
don't know.
the old TVs when there's a white like the war like the Ant War, white or black, just a square crizzle. Very similar. All right, so this is definitely did not work in July 1st, 2023. That's when I posted this. All right, Mark. Now before I want to show you the Google video, I want to give you a quick. We only prompted it in 360p because we didn't want to spend 20 euros on full HD. But to keep it the same, we actually used the same or similar prompt. We asked ChatGPT to create for the model that we used a prompt, implemented it, and then let it run. So I only did it one prompt, and now I'm going to share mine. Let me actually, Mark, share yours first. I want to see what your results are.
All right. So the prompt was all right. So I basically prompted ChatGPT to create a prompt for me. And end of the day, the outcome of the prompt was create a high quality dynamic video featuring Naruto Uzumaki from the anime Naruto, sprinting swiftly across the shimmering surface of a tranquil lake. Capture Naruto's signature energetic run style with his body tilted forward, arms extended behind him, and feet lightly skimming the water. The lake should reflect vivid sunlight and subtle ripples under Naruto's footsteps, showcasing realistic water physics. Background scenery included lush greenery, distant mountains, and clear skies. Maintain the vibrant anime aesthetics and fluid motion typically of Naruto action scenes. All right, this was the prompt.
Did you use
Are you guys ready?
ChatGPT 4.5?
Yes, I did.
All right, bro. Show us.
And
Show us. Come on. Let me see the results. For those who watch on Spotify, you can also just watch activate the video there to watch it. Let's see that bad boy.
okay,
Who watch on YouTube?
let's. If everyone is ready, this is the result, bro. I was disappointed. What the fuck is this?
Well, but it's
That's
much
not a
better.
Naruto style.
I mean, it's so
Yeah, it's
much
much
better
better
than
than 2 years
before,
ago.
right? Go on full screen. Make it. Oh, also
Look, this is
water.
the
Oh
water.
shit. No, no, no. Make it full screen, Mark.
Look, this is the animation.
I
That's
mean,
the water sound. And the water sound was good. But end of the day, look, it didn't do the hands behind. So I think the prompt is pretty decent, but the result is not that good.
I
I guess
mean,
that the prompt
all
doesn't
right.
wasn't that great. But
At
still,
the same time, if you look at it, this is 2 years development. Also, it's 360p. It's not even full HD, so I'm assuming the quality would be
yeah.
so much better.
Yeah, but it's more about the look, the
The
basically
physics
what
is
you
already
told
so
it.
much better. Look at
Yeah,
it.
the
Look at the
physics is much
walking.
better. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if remember the other one I just showed is literally
Look,
just
I think the physics are great. Like, if you think about it, what it looks like with the water, it seems very realistic if somebody could walk on water, which is already fucking really hard because what are the physics of that? Doesn't work.
this
These are the physics.
Mark.
But
That
end of
reminds
the
me
day,
of
but no, but like
on
think about it. But it
Nvidia.
didn't do the arms behind
Yes,
run, and that's all. What I'm like, okay, that's just like
it. This just reminds me of the model that Nvidia was launching when basically the robots or the AI models can practice physics in in a model itself, right? So it's in a software to test physics, etc. And I'm assuming that these models also would kind of have the ability to generate more realistic movements. So like with joints, how people can move, how they cannot move, etc. Which I think makes it so much more realistic. Now, I want to read you my prompt and then show you the difference. All right.
All
I
right,
mean, I
read it
use
to me.
ChatGPT 4.5. A cinematic high energy video depicting or like picturing Naruto Uzumaki sprinting at incredible speed across a shimmering tranquil lake surface. Naruto's iconic orange and black outfit flutters in the wind as he dashes forward. Arms stretch out behind him in a classic ninja sprint pose. Water splashes dramatically beneath his feet, creating realistic ripples and reflections. The background features scenery, lush greenery along the shoreline with a clear, vivid sky enhancing the vibrant scene. Dynamic camera movement and smooth transition highlight Naruto's speed and agility. The lighting emphasizes bright daylight, enhancing the energetic atmosphere. Style anime inspired, highly detailed, dynamic animation, resolution 4K, length 8 to 10 seconds, mood exciting, heroic, visually striking. Framing wide cinematic
Damn,
shot, transitioning smooth into a closer profile. All right, this is what I wrote.
much better prompt.
And I mean, I asked ChatGPT just create a prompt for VEO-3 Google video creation model for the following: Naruto sprinting over the lake. That was just the
That's what I did
prompt.
as well. Create a
Yeah,
prompt for a video that
yeah,
I want to
it's
create with the
crazy.
new VO3 model of Google. The video should be of Naruto
All
being the
right,
main character
wait,
running
wait,
over
wait.
a
I
lake.
wanna,
The fuck is this shit?
I wanna show you the result. Oh shit.
I mean, this guy is sprinting over water, but this is not Naruto, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not yellow hair. It has the
Eh,
suit
but,
though. The suit looks pretty much the same. Like,
no, this because the suit is not black; it's blue.
no, what?
Yeah, it's
No, in the
orange
older
blue.
version, no, it's black.
No, it is.
The Shippuden one has it's black. The older version is.
Well, the Shippuden one, but the old one is blue.
I know my shit. I know my shit. It's black
Yeah,
and
but the old
orange.
one is blue
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
the older one, yeah. All right. So this one. So anyway, so coming back to the point, this is 360p. Again, it looks already so much better, like the scenery compared to the one I showed before. If you like, it just a pixel war before, and now you can see already more and more physics. Of course, it's not completely doing it with the running. Of course, I'm sure you would need to prompt it more and more to be specific, but for a one-shot try, I thought was fantastic, the results. And I'm excited to see what's going to be in a year or two. Because if you think about the changes that just happened in 2 years, right? 2 years is actually not that much time. Like,
Wait,
think
wait,
about it.
Lucas. I want to hear the sound. I want to hear the sound.
I had it before. It was actually not bad. Because also,
Oh, that's
that's
pretty
also a
good.
major difference. If you think about it, before it was not generating any sound, and now it is trying to match it with the video that it's creating, which makes a huge difference. Yeah, of course, I mean, first of all, we're using 360p, right? So we can't compare it with the presentation that they had on Google. Also, I'm sure they didn't just use one prompt. I'm sure they used multiple prompts as well as the editing tool that they launched. But overall, I am excited to see where it takes you. It's also like, think about it for B rolls in podcasts. A friend of us, she's launching a historic podcast, and she wants to recreate certain battles. So she wants to actually, she's using different media models right now. I told her to test out VU3
Who?
as well. Carolina wants to launch. Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's
wants to.
sick.
Yeah, for a podcast. She's actually, I think, on Friday she's launching her first podcast. And so I was like, yeah, I mean, this model should be nice. So I'm like, because the thing is, like, if you talk about battles or whatever, like, so her first episode will also actually be about the first ever recorded battle in human history, and like having that a little b-roll might be just like some villages fighting stuff like this. Doesn't have to be like super like bloody whatever, but it
Ah,
just like it gives it just a little
that's real cool.
background that I think that's really cool. Keeping it as a b-roll also makes it so much easier, because otherwise you have to think about what are how do I get the licensing from the video? Can I show this actually? And all these stuffs which you can get rid of with just using AI, makes it so much easier. And I'm a big fan, to be honest. Just like think about Mark, 2 years. That's what happened in the last 2 years. In a video, a year or two, you can just run completely ads on it with the probably one or two shots. That's it. What are your
Well,
thoughts?
I also think that I think there's gonna be a phase in between where you do a lot of, you create first the image and then create a video out of it, a scene, because I feel like it's much better at that than just creating from scratch.
We already have
So I
that,
would
right?
probably
You
yeah, yeah,
see,
no, we already have that, but
yeah,
that's my point. Just like, hey, because you can also in this VEO-3 model, you can also say, hey, please give a reference image.
yeah.
So, oh man, I should have put a Naruto image in there.
Well,
Yeah.
we could have, should
Yeah.
have.
It's something for us. Sometimes we will test it another day. But I think it's super cool. I mean, the improvement is crazy from a frog that just looked like it, I don't know, super buggy and everything else to where it is now. This is wild. And
I
I
mean,
was gonna say, I mean, my prompt is clearly not as good as Lucas's, but still, like it shows that the physics is there and the background is still insane already.
you
Like
can
it's really
see
cool.
here if you want to see the showcases, right? So that's the prompt that they used.
Yeah, but I think also these physics are much easier than someone running on water because that doesn't exist. You can't run on water.
Yeah, yeah, but look at these videos look sick. Peru.
And also, again, look, I think like flamingos and stuff walking in the water. I'm not sure if that's just based on physics because they can have a lot of training data that actually exists in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but in general, it shows already so like the quality. Like think about here, the how it dripples on, how it drips on. It looks super nut. I mean, holy shit! This breakfast, wow,
The
with the
drizzle,
bacon
yeah.
on it, the drizzle, the honey on top of the pancakes, the coffee filling up.
Whoosh.
Man, that looks. Whoo! I mean, that
And
looks delicious. Same with the
oh, you can
marble
see the
here.
prompt.
Yeah, yeah, underneath. Yeah, right. You can
Uh,
see that, right? Perfect cube rotates in center of
nice.
a soft, and then
That's
switching.
cool.
So that's the thing. You can, I'm sure you can, especially these are full HD or 4K videos, and I'm assuming the model is much better than in the smaller versions. So that people want also they're pushing you towards it, right? So you get 20 tokens. 20 tokens only one 5-second clip in 36 360p, and if you want like full HD, you got to spend that dough. Still, like for
Makes
me,
sense.
coming back, like implement because like now we I want to talk about what will it be used for? What is currently working? I think it's really good for B-roll and certain type yet, and for advertisement, you can see already as Mark said, the image generation and then afterwards making a video out of it. So for example, you take in a still image or generate the still image and then make the video generation out of it so that the model, for example, this water bottle is like twisting and then like ice effects or whatever. So these things are right now the current status in AI. And in the future, yeah, you will take an image of your thing and then just say, hey, two people um, selling this in the market, whatever, or pharmacy commercials, etc. You can just run them all with AI. I mean,
No, I think also like there's gonna be a lot of ads, like you said already, that B-roll and stuff, and then that stuff. But you were saying about products. But, I mean, we've talked about another episode about it, about these walking heads, like these what are these called? Because I always say like floating heads, but at the end of the day, it's just like
I'm always like confused. And Mark said, "Oh, by the way, guys, for the episode, I got the Naruto shirt on and also the Naruto pajama
he's
pants on because the guy's
he's
prepared for the
prepared, he's
episode."
prepared. No, I think yeah, for sure. I'm excited to see what the changes will be. And also again, the more you prompt, the better you get at it. And you get at it. And I think there will be ways, like in half a year, where you can't even tell the difference.
Mark,
Like really.
I just realized something that probably the most underrated thing is because when people watch a video, like video generation, they always forget about sound, right? Because the thing is, like, yes, the video looks great, but imagine it creates a video, but there's no sound behind it. Then you would technically generate maybe the sounds of a dog, anything else, you would still need to add them. So that's I think what makes the video even more realistic when you the AI generates the sound, the like perfect sound for it as well. Because think about it, what helps a video, like for example, of anything driving a car, etc., if the sound is not matching the video?
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking when you said that, I was thinking about how they do animes or in general special effects or sounds. Because most of the movies they add sounds as well, right? Footsteps.
But then
and all that
it's work
stuff.
again. Then again,
I
if
know
if
it's work
if
again.
you
It's work again.
if
Yeah.
you would do need to do it manually again, then why not do it directly yourself? That's what AI, because AI is supposed to make it
It's
easier. I think that's what it makes it so
100%.
important. Because I just have like right now mind blown. Just I was only thinking about the video generation, the quality, but of course the other part is as important, but mostly underrated because you don't see it, you literally just hear it.